It's the King J back with another video. Today I'm gonna create a deck. I need to do one for my Twitch party anniversary. And yeah, that's it, man. I'm just gonna show you how I do it in real time. So let's get into it, man. Let me just put my music on. All right, cool. So first things first, I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do. I want it to be like maybe like 3 pages. So we're gonna try and just do a quick background. I'm gonna try to look for a background now. So there was a retro background that I had that I wanted. So I'm gonna try and find that very quickly. If I can find it. I've got stuff all over the place. This is something you shouldn't do. I think I had it in downloads. Here we go. So we're gonna put this here. Oops, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is Control V. Put that here. I don't want it to be too much like that, so a little bit faint. And then now I'm gonna create folders. So group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So this one's gonna be named front page. This one's gonna be what is happening. What is happening. This one's gonna be just talking about the sponsors or gifting, sponsors gifting. And then the fourth one is gonna be talking about the socials and contact. So because this is a gaming event, I wanna showcase like a gaming type of font. So I'm gonna put save the date, because this is for an actual event. Save the date, and we're gonna make the font bigger. Just save the date. I like this. This is cool. I'm not too sure about the gray, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it white. We can change, like if there's a glow or anything like that, that's cool. And even the spacing of it, we can change that. So then now with the other pages, so that's page 1. Page 2, we're now gonna create something else. So just keep that here. So this is called what is happening. So I write event plan, right? I think the text is a bit too big for that, because that was for the front page one. So we'll put it maybe, I'd say even that's a bit too big. I'll say 24, that's fine. So now across the board, so that's event plan. So now I'm able to toggle between each one, right? This one, this one's talking about the different tiers of sponsorships. So I will just do this now. So I'll put tier 1. Probably make it a bit bigger. So 30. Okay, so usually with this, you can just copy this, right? So I can control this and do another one, right? So I'm gonna put them there. So what I've done is Control C to Control V. So I've done Control C first and then Control V. So now I'll just put tier 1, tier 2, and then obviously tier 3. That'll be this one. So this one, I'll put it down here. So here we go. So now all I'm gonna do is just change this tier 2, and then obviously tier 3. Right? So this is in sponsor gifting, right? So maybe here I can put sponsorship and gifting, sponsorship. So yeah, sponsorship. We could put that here. Cool. And then I'll talk about that afterwards. So now we could toggle in between all of those. So sponsorship is in the wrong box. And then now we could talk about social media. So social media would be here. So this would be me like showing what my social media stats are. So social media, put that here. So this is the first thing that we have to do. So now we're now gonna talk about the different social medias. We're gonna put them here. So what social media am I on? I'm on YouTube. Well, I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and let's make these a bit more. Let's say 24. So YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. So you could probably put the numbers and stuff there. So yeah, we can change that, put that here. We can even change the spacing of them to be fair. So even if we wanted to make this a bit more smaller, let's say for example 16 is cool, right? So when I put this here, what I'll do is I was thinking I could probably put the logos there as well, but again, don't know if I really want to do that. 83K, but it will make it visually look better in my opinion. 72K, 21K, IG, pick up 5.3K, TikTok 3.7K, right? So this is that across the board. Again, if I wanted to do social media or even make them have space, so like say for example, if I really wanted to space it out, like you could just do stuff like this if you really wanted to, and then we could even close the space in. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Like me personally, this is pretty cool. And then maybe have like an image here of me, that would make sense. And then probably have like the icons in small maybe to highlight it. So yeah. So that's that page, that's done. So all we need to do, I don't know where's everything gone? Okay. So yeah, now that we've done this, we now got to talk about like what we're gonna do for the front page. So this is a save the date. The date is gonna be June 22nd. So that date will be Sunday, 22nd of June, 2025, right? So at least the date is there. Cool, we know where it is. And then maybe have an icon here if you really wanted to, like depending on what the event is. It's entirely up to you. Also as well, if you feel like what you're looking at is being overlapped, you could just put it like this so you can see everything, right? So this is the front page. Obviously, it's a Twitch event in it, so I would probably like to have a Twitch logo there and then probably put 10 or something like that. I'll put the King J logo and put 10, I don't know. And then what is happening event plan. So usually with this, you want to have different boxes. So like maybe like location. So with me, I put location. Audience, because that's also another thing. Audience. And would usually put like what is happening on the day. So like the plan, right? So we'll do something like that, right? So now the reason why I think this is here, because it's not in the box here, so let's put that there. So we've hit it now. And now that we've seen this, I'm gonna press Control and click on all of them because I feel like they're too high and too close to the event plan. We're gonna move it down, right? So usually around this part here, yeah, so it's telling me that this is in the center. Cool, that's great. So I'm gonna put something here, put something here, put something here. So underneath this, I wanna have something saying, all right, just some text saying, all right, where it is. So the location. So I'm just gonna put A so you can see. So this is just like a rough template so you look and see, right? So we'll break this smaller. So this will be like 12, so it'll be like properly done. And again, maybe I'd say maybe a bit more smaller. So I'll say I'll go for 10. Usually 10 is okay, right? So that's that. For this, 10, right? I think the box as well needs to be made a bit more smaller. Okay, yeah, aligned. Okay, let's align it. Yep, line it to the box. Sick. Now what I'm gonna do again, like it's do Control C, Control V again, right? So I've created just 2 instantly, right? And if I wanna match up the box, yep, there we go. Oh, sorry, I wasn't meant to do that. So now, there we go. And then, yep, this is the one. Cool. So we now have 3 sections that says location, audience, and plan, right? So now all I need to do is add in image, right? I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the end, but I'm just gonna try to show you this is the way how to strategize it and how to do the plan of it, right? So we've done all of those, right? So this is this page. We've done that, that's cool. We now need to move on. So with this page is what is happening, right? Cool, we've done that. No, it's not what is happening. Sorry, my bad. So all of these are not in. This is see, I've mixed myself up. All right. So what is happening? Yeah. So these are all meant to go in here. That's my bad. Sorry. They were all placed outside of the box when I done the text. That's my fault. All right, so now moving on. We got sponsorship, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So now I feel like the box I created could work with this. So usually I would just see and be like, okay, cool. Can we just add this in here and see? All right, cool. So I want to have a little talk part about like, what am I offering for tier 1, right? So I've created a box here, right? Cool. So that's box 1, right? Now, again, I just want to create 2 more because it's just long to keep doing that, right? So here we go, tier 1, tier 2, right? So now this is my sponsorship page. So again, like I said, this is stuff that I just need to fix and sort out. So now I feel like tier 1, let me see which word is tier 1. Okay, so this is barcode tier 1. Usually if you want to keep organized, you can put it like this, where you can find out which one's tier 1, which one's tier 2, put it underneath here, and then tier 3, put it underneath here. So then you can kind of know. You could also use colors as well. So like, if you're about this one red, or about this one, it's entirely up to you how you want it. So like, say for example, if this is orange, and you wanted to do this one orange, if this is how you work, then this could be good for you. So you can say see which one is which. But then, like I said, even if you change your text, right? Even if you change your text, it will... The AAAA will go anyway, so you'll know exactly where it is. So this is just like if you want to label stuff. Most of the time, I don't really label things, but it's just a way to be more effective and efficient with your time. Okay, cool. So now, we moved on to this bit. So sponsorship there. Like I said, tier 1, it seems like it's too close up to the top. So what I'll do is I'll move tier 1 a tad bit down. Right? Tad bit down. Right? So that's that bit done. So usually you'll just write your stuff in there. If you're offering something in terms of like, let's say for example, something that's substantial and you're like, okay, we need to add it underneath. You do this, you add this here. So like say for example, I'm offering, let's say for example, front page. I don't know. Like I'm just putting stuff out there. So let's say plus something. Let's plus AAAA. Because this is what we're going to do, right? This is just to show you like how they work. But again, like I said, I'm going to show you the end result for sure. So now that I've seen this and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm too lazy to do it. I'll copy and paste again, boom, and I'll do it here, right? Cool. So now we have 2 of those. We don't, like on tier 1, that's just what you enter with and say, all right, this is what we're doing. Then you say above plus what we're going to offer for tier 2. Then the bottom one, you say what you're offering for tier 3, right? So then we've done that part now. We've done socials. Again, like, it's entirely up to you how you want to do the placement of the text and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you can place it over here and then just add the socials, and I think that would look sick. But also as well with the text, you can either do it like right align like this, left align like that, center. It's entirely up to you. Personally, for professionalism, I would say maybe right align might be good for this part. But it all depends. It all really depends. Or you could do left align, where everything is aligned to the left, and all you have to do is put the socials like just like that. It all depends on how you want to do it. Like, yeah, I think I'll go for this, and I'll probably end up making the text a bit more smaller. So maybe go for 14. Yep. So I'll go for this because now everything is starting to look a little bit more closer. When the text goes smaller and you shrink it, the text, like, everything kind of comes together, right? So if I start doing it by 12, okay, cool. See, Instagram is the longest part, but it's starting to slowly come together. And I think this is definitely easy to see. So you have a lot more to play around with. So I can maybe put all, like I said, the logos beside them, and then maybe I could put some text underneath to kind of like explain what I do and stuff like that. So again, like I said, we can stick with this maybe. Just leave that as default text there. And yeah, like I said, that is basically a desk. It's a deck, sorry, a desk, not a deck, not a desk, a deck. But yeah, like, look, if we do this now, so now I've just created a deck in like literally boom, 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 boom. And that is how I create a deck. I done that in what, 15 minutes? And then everything else is just basically up to you to kind of like search and say, all right, cool, I want this, I want to add this, I want to add that, and so forth. Again, like, there's certain things that you might want to align, because like even like this where I put save the date, like this is not like straight, like, do you know what I mean? So it all depends. That you would have to align stuff and add stuff if you want to, you know. So again, I'm going to show you the end of what it looks like, but this is how I created a deck in 15 minutes and just to explain it to you. Hope you enjoyed it.